If you're a black male who displays a backbone and acts masculine in the corporate environment, you will be ostracized, and they will perceive you as a threat. Now, this first starts in the school system. The school system is just preparation for corporate America, and it's first there where they force the black male to dim his masculinity. They force him to dim his aggressiveness. They force him to conform, to play nice, to um, to be subservient to the structure that he's in, and that's where that they drill that into him all the way until his college years. Until once you finally do enter corporate America, they expect you to be a neutered pet by the time you get there. And so when you walk around corporate America and you don't act like that, you display a backbone, you act masculine, you stay in your masculine flame, you stand up for yourself. They're like, how the fuck did this nigga get through the cracks? Where did we go wrong? We thought that he should be a certain way, and he is not displaying what we think he should be. And then once you don't display that, over a course of time, they're going to start to pick at you. They're going to start to nitpick at certain things to try to make you conform. And then if you still stand up for yourself, they're just going to try to find a way to get rid of you. Now, the only way to combat this is to be excellent at your job, to be absolutely better than everybody else. That's the only way they'll deal with your masculinity, is for you to be so good, so valuable that they cannot let you go. That's the way you get rid of this. But if if you perform just as well as everyone, or God forbid you perform less than somebody, the clock is ticking. They're looking for a reason, an excuse to get you out of there, and they're going to find it, and then they're going to nitpick at certain things about you, not necessarily about your work, but about your character, about the way you carry yourself. And it's not going to be overt like, oh, you're so mean and scary. No, it's just going to be little criticisms, but they're going to come often, frequent, and over time. And then you're going to find that it's going to seep into your work. Or you're going to find that because they have these thoughts about you, they're going to assess your work in a certain way. So now your work is becoming collateral damage for how you carry yourself. So you might see something on your performance review that says, oh, you're too serious. Oh, you need to lighten up. Oh, why are you angry? Are you okay? Are you happy here? These are things that don't really matter, don't affect how well you do your job, but they're going to say these things. They're going to pick at you to try to find an in route to get you to say something, to get you to admit something possibly that's damaging, and they're going to use that to find ground to get rid of you. So black masculinity is always a threat. It's always going to be the threat. Now, they don't mind a black man just, switching around the office, acting feminine, just that is not a threat. You know what I mean? That they could care less about that. Whatever, carry on. And the black male poses two levels of threat in corporate America. One, obviously, is competition for promotions, competition for power within the company. And number two is competition for female attention. Don't get it twisted. People do get their rocks off with their coworkers. And if they not, they looking for an opportunity to. And if you walk in there, displaying your masculinity, the women going to be choosing, and the white males aren't going to like that. So you represent, black masculinity represents two levels of threat to the power structure, and then they don't want to have that in and around them on a consistent basis. And so if you don't want to deal with that, get out of the corporate world. But if you do want to stay in the corporate world, just understand that you have to be extremely, extremely well versed in how to do your job, be better than everyone, and be a resource for people who have questions about how to do their job. So just want to give you that bit of game. Appreciate you listening.